You understand?
To be invincible means you cannot be surmounted. You have all the power. I will deal with insecurity. That's the first thing. Because the backbone of progress, economic breakthrough in any country, right, is when businessmen and women are able to operate in a secured environment. Foreign investors will not come if they are not sure of security status of your country. So the first thing I will do, I will go to Sambisa Forest. If I'm invisible, I will destroy all the people that are causing bringing security to us.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's our pleasure to welcome a multifaceted individual who has made significant impact in the fields of medicine, education, and politics. Dr. Richard Edosa is a distinguished alumnus of Obafemi Awolowo University Medical School. Dr. Edosa has taken his expertise to the Edo State House of Assembly, where he represents the good people of Oredo West Constituency as a medical doctor, lecturer, and a lawmaker. Dr. Edosa brings a unique perspective to the table. Please join me in welcoming Dr. Richard Edosa to talk with Oloye. Doctor, welcome to my program.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Mr. Ken Oloye. It's a pleasure to be with you this
Thank
evening.
you very, very much.
Thank you.
I have seen prominent professionals like Professor Ambrose Ali, a senior lecturer at the University of Ibadan, Dr. Bukola Saraki, and even Dr. Nsamaroge transition into politics. While I'm not entirely surprised, I'm intrigued by a medical doctor, lecturer turned politician. Why did you go into politics? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Ken Oloye. It's a pleasure having you here. You see, I particularly like that question you asked me because it's not the first time I'm being asked such question. Medical practice is a practice of service, sacrifice. Why did I say so? You can just be in your room, the time for you to sleep. That is when the call comes, an emergency. I need to leave your room, comfort of your home, and then you go to the hospital to save a life. So over time, you have been rendering service of sacrifice to the people. And I can tell you, as at the time I was practicing, the hospital I was then, Watergate Medical Center, is one hospital that we don't ask for money before we attend to emergencies. This is because I see that as the way I give out to the society. And having that burden in me, I felt I'm doing a lot for my people in Edo State as a medical practitioner, a lecturer, University of Benin, College of Medicine. I see politics as giving service to the people on a larger scale. And that is why I came into politics. And also, the policy on health, policy on education in our state, in our country. Somehow, in order to improve those policies, you come in as a lawmaker with that experience when we are passing bills and reviewing bills, eco-friendly bills, people-oriented bills, health-oriented bills. That's one of the reasons why I came into politics, in order to be able to effect all these things in a larger scale and touch more lives.
Touch more lives.
Yes. Presently in Edo State, I can speak confidently of Edo State. I'm particularly happy for the present governor we have in Edo State. Governor Monday Okpebholo is one person that I see that's compassionate, a governor that has empathy. If you see him, he's a gentleman, but you don't take him for granted. Even though he looks gentle, he can take some decisions and he will stand on it to the surprise of everybody. Today in Edo State, if we talk about politics, I'm also involved in politics. If we talk about Edo's politics today, I'm also talking about myself. I'm also talking about the governor. Today, in terms of education, personally, I have, renovated and reconstructed primary schools to improve learning condition, learning environment for our children. Because when the environment is good, the children can learn easily. And then the output is much, much better. Governor Paul also have such vision and is reconstructing, remodeling, building schools just to improve education. In terms of health, so many work I've been doing also personally in terms of health, which I believe we'll talk more on these things when it comes to constituency project. Yeah. Politics in Edo State today, I see it as politics that is people friendly, politics that is ready to face challenges and overcome them. You can see in terms of security, our governor is doing his best to ensure that this insecurity is curbed, nip on the bud, especially with the court matters, especially with the kidnapping, especially with the terrorist, issue. Because the entire security network is doing its best. He has donated vehicles, security vehicles for police. He has brought anti-courtesan bill to the House, which we're so proud of him about. He has the willpower to want to do that. We supported him, we passed the bill, and the governor today, whatever he's doing is based on the law that was passed in the House of Assembly. So I commend him, and I will tell you that politics in Edo State is that of politics of improvement, politics of moving forward, politics of improving life for the people of Edo State in all ramifications. What about the infrastructure, the road network, the flyover the governor is doing to decongest traffic? That has a lot to work on our economy. Traffic decongestion means people transporting goods from other states to Edo State, passing through that route. The quantity of fuel they will use will reduce. And that will also affect the sales of product in the market. It may help to even bring some of these good sales down. So a lot of that. If we have time, we'll talk more on that. You see, when I was campaigning, I told the people of Oredo West and people for Edo State that my agenda is called the tripod stand agenda. Tripod stand is that thing that stands on three legs. The camera we are seeing here, the light is standing on three legs, it's tripod stand. And one leg is for security, the other leg is for education, the other leg is for health. It's obvious if I want to focus on education. I've been a lecturer in the University of Benin for over 12, 15 years. So it's not surprising if my focus as a politician, as a lawmaker, one of my focus is on education. And of course, as a medical doctor too, it shouldn't surprise anybody that a second focus is on, health. And I believe security matters, because if the security is not good, these two legs will not stand. So even though I made those promises, I can boast and I can challenge anybody to go and verify. I've fulfilled my campaign promises over 70%. Over 70% in Oredo West. This is because I came to serve. I came with the mentality to serve the people.
And that's what I talked about.
Yes.
Bring your medical expertise
into politics.
into
Yes.
politics.
Medical, educational expertise into politics. I've been training doctors in University of Benin, College of Medicine, lecturing them on, clinical chemistry, biochemistry for over 12, 15 years now. And being a lecturer who have interacted with, youth, I focus on youth even now as a legislator. Everything I promised in my campaign, I'm fulfilling them. Even till now, despite I've done, I can begin to count one after the other projects that I've facilitated and the ones that I've done at my consultancy projects in Oredo West. For instance, starting with health, I facilitated the building of the primary care center in Ward 7 along Upper Mission, New Era College. I facilitated the building of that primary health care center. And the second one is on Sapomba in Ward 11. The same structure for the same purpose inside the DPA building, inside the BA compound. And also, I've also thought of providing what we call basic amenities to my constituents. Basic amenities are those things that the people need to make life more bearable for them. It includes water, electricity, food, health, education, and what have you. And based on these basic amenities, I've focused on these basic amenities one after the other because I want life to be more bearable for my constituents. And one of these things I did was I brought solar power borehole to about 6 wards that I have in my constituents. I have solar power borehole in those wards. Yes, solar power borehole is because once the sun is shining, the ball would work. It will generate power to pump water. Really? But I continue to render service to my constituency. I will not stop because the reason why I was voted into office is because they trust me to do all these things for them, and I don't want to fail them. All right, so the choice to leave Labour Party to APC is a thing that any reasonable human being who wants to continue to bring dividend of democracy to his constituents will do. Labour Party, unfortunately, is having a lot of crisis. We have 2 national chairmen, Abure and Yusufu, Nandi Yusufu. We have her there, professional name. That crisis have been on. At the state level, we have 2 state chairmen. We have a Balo faction. We have a TV faction with 2 established offices in Edo State. One at Sapomba Road, former Leventis building, and one at, what do you call this road now? Obelaka, just by Sapomba Junction there. 2 established functional offices for one party. Then, of course, duplicity of the ESCO members, both at the state level, the ward level, the local government level, and at the unit level. Duplicity. Then it didn't end there. Even the Labour Party members now insult the elected members. They now insult the elected members. There's fight on WhatsApp. There's that fight continue, that division continue on WhatsApp. Then to crown it all, multiple accounts of court cases. Multiple court cases. And a party that is divided against itself cannot stand. And I said to myself, if we continue like this, we will not be able to fulfill the purpose for which we came, or the purpose which our constituent elected us into office for. And then I looked at APC. Apakomuza has promised a lot of things for Edo State. And before we say Jack, he has inaugurated the building of flyover. Before we say Jack, he's reconstructing schools. Before we say Jack, he's repairing roads. And I said, no, I want to join this man to build Edo State. He has a dream and a drive and a will to do it. Why not support him? Supporting him is moving from my party to his party. And today, I'm in APC. I want my audience, whoever is listening to this, to know this. The platform has changed, but the individual and the vision remains the same. I think that is what is important. That is the most important thing. You understand? That's the most important thing. So unfortunately, the division in my former party, Labour Party, Even though I came in, they gave me a platform to contest an election. It is this same party that has also given me a platform to move to another party, unfortunately for them. So that is the way I see it. But my commitment to the people of my constituents and Edo people remains intact. Nothing has changed there.
Beautiful.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you so very much. Last week, Monday, we celebrated 2 years in office as honorable members in our various constituencies. And particularly, I was happy, not because I've reached 2 years alone, but because of the things I've achieved. My achievement, I think that is what is important. We must, as legislators, be held accountable of our constituents, of to what extent we have fulfilled our campaign promises, to what extent are we supporting and passing and generating bills that are people-oriented, good policies for our people in Edo State. And these are the things that we must be held accountable to. So I take this as a day to account to my constituents, the things I've done for them. Like I said before, I've fulfilled my campaign promise over 70%, maybe 80%, if I'm not mistaken. I start one after the other. The market women, for instance, I particularly look at market women because they are the backbone of economy of our states. We call them small and medium scale enterprises. So I focus on them. If I really want the economy of my constituent and my state to improve, then I must focus on small and medium scale enterprise. For the market women, they complained. When we talk about good working environment, it also implicated in markets. In markets, conducive environment for the market women. They complained to me during my campaign at New Market that when it rains, it beats them. When it's sun, it destroys. The rain destroys their goods. And if I can help them, if God help me to win election, to roof the market and build it for them. And as I speak to you today, Ogiso Market along Second is Circular Road. I've fulfilled that campaign promise. I've roofed and floored Ogiso Market, and the people are happy. They are doing their business. Whether it's raining, whether it's sunning, they are confident, they are comfortable doing their business without any stress. And I'm happy when I see them enjoying that atmosphere. Also, as I speak to you now, we have started the same project in clothing based section in Abado Market. Because when they saw what I did in clothing based section in New Market, they came to my office and also begged me to come and do similar thing for them in Abado Market. And I've gone there to fulfill my campaign promise. And the project just started today. I'm roofing and flooring the clothing based section of Abado Market so that there will be a conducive environment for, sales, buying and selling for the market women. Okay, I brought out some amount of money for free interest loan for market women and small and medium scale businesses in Oredo West. As I'm speaking to you today, this proposal is achieved. It's been running for the past 1 year. Stars Legacy is the one that I put in charge so that they can run it effectively. So the money rotates. People who need money to add to their business are able to go to Stars Legacy with the money we've deposited there, collect 100,000, 500,000, 700,000, 250,000, depending on what they need to add to their businesses. And then they start paying it little by little without pressure. This is what we are doing, and they are all enjoying it. New Market, Oba Market, New Benin Market, and the QSA Market. These are verifiable, facts. Then, of course, I mentioned that we have installed solar power ball in the 6 wards and also refurbished the already existing ones that are no longer working so that we can meet up with supply of clean, potable water to people of our constituent at no cost at all, because this is part of what we call basic, amenities. JAM registration for over 500, 750 persons is what we do on a yearly basis when they are registering for JAM. This is to also encourage people of our constituent, youth in our constituents, to also go to school. Then, of course, the Adesuwa Street within New Benin Market, between Upper Mission and Upper Lawani.
Yeah.
I also remember that I campaigned there when I was campaigning, and they told me that this road is an access road to the market where trucks coming from the villages can use to access the market. And they begged me to help them. God helped me to go into power that I should help them to asphalt that road. As I'm talking to you today, that promise has been fulfilled. That this street has been concreted so that trucks can move in and get to the doorstep of New Benin Market and offload their goods. This will reduce cost of goods in that market, because that's money they would have used to pay to wheelbarrow pusher or truck pusher to transport those goods from that junction to the market. They will save that cost, and that will reflect on the price of goods. Are you getting it? So that is another one. Then in terms of security, I've installed over 550 solar power streetlights in Oredo West.
Wow.
Yes, I've installed that. And you will see them in different places where the people of my constituents complained that they are experiencing serious insecurity challenge or security challenge. Wow. The place is dark and people are, obtaining people their wallets, stealing phones from persons who have gone out to also and they are on their way back home. In the dark street, they just operate there. They take their phones, take their money. And some of them, they even injure them. And they are lucky to be alive. So we put street lights in those targeted places. And the testimony today is that crime have reduced in those areas. Crime have reduced in those areas. Then, of course, we talk about other things like capacity building. I collaborated with Traders Welfare Union, and I went about registering youth in my constituents who wants to, learn skills. Auto mechanic, carpentry, iron fabrication, hairdressing, fashion design, makeup artists. They brought about 75 youths from my constituents. Secondary school graduates. These are not illiterates. Secondary school graduates waiting for university, but they need to start doing something. Yes. So I went from shop to shop, carrying these groups, signing agreement for them to be trained to learn those skills. And I paid for the agreement with the promise that after 2 years, when they finish, I also give them starter pack. That is training youth so that we can take them off the streets.
Catch them young.
Catch them young. Give them something to do so that if the certificate is failing, the hand will not fail. The handwork will not fail. Because even God says, I will bless the work of your hands. It doesn't just bless you. It has to be what you do with your hands. So we train, children. And then, of course, for web design, artificial intelligence, digital economy, we are training people. I've trained over 150 youths in my constituents. Amena Academy is a point where they have been trained, NAPTIP certified, so they can work anywhere in the world with that certificate when they learn for like 3 months, 6 months short courses, certification courses. And this helps them to be able to use their phones, use laptop, sit at home and make money. So that is also part of what we are doing. And previously, I also mentioned that I facilitated primary healthcare center to be built in Ward 7, which is inside New Era College, primary care center, and also another one in EDPA compound in Ward 11. The one in Ward 7 is inside New Era College. The one in Ward 11 is inside EDPA building. This is bringing health facility closer to the people. Yes. Primary care center is where the village woman, the low-income earners can run to as the first point of call. It's only when it becomes complicated and it cannot be handled that they cannot be referred. Otherwise, normal delivery can take place there, vaccination, treatment of common ailments like malaria, typhoid, hypertension, mild to moderate hypertension, it can be controlled there. Respiratory tract infection, urinary tract infection. These are first point of call. It's only when it's now getting too complicated that they now say, okay, this must be referred to tertiary institution like UBTH.
Okay.
So we can go on and on what we have done for our constituency.
Welcome back to Talk with Oloye, and my guest today has been my amazing friend, a wonderful human being, Dr. Richard Edosa. So, this is called our memory lane McKay, Q&A, then the music, and so on. Okay, my first question is this. What's your favorite dish?
To be frank with you, I don't have a favorite dish. I eat anything.
I like you more. I have a favorite dish.
I don't have a favorite dish.
Ever. Follow.
I have no favorite. I eat anything. Even really? if you prepare tortoise for me now, don't tell me it's tortoise. I will eat it. So after I finish eating it, I just like good food. After I finish it, tell me it's tortoise. I'll say, oh, it was very delicious. It ends there. Yeah.
I know you imagine. Everything does it. In secondary school, you do chocolate.
I can tell you.
You don't want to say that because we're married.
No, I can talk. Oh, I can talk confidently. No. As it's even surprising. It's even surprising to me when I see children these days doing chocolate.
They still do chocolate.
Because I'm surprised, because in my time I don't even know. I didn't do any such thing in my time.
But that's fine.
Well, anybody can giraffe. I can't go and blind them to not giraffe. I'm writing. I cannot begin to police somebody sitting to my right or to my left. I'm focusing on what I'm writing. But I never involve myself in chocolate. I've never done. Never.
When last did you cry and why?
When last did I what?
Cry and why?
I think maybe the day I won my election. Yeah, that's Tears of Joy. Yeah. I was happy, and because I did not know that the people would show me so much love, and they were ready to defend my vote, fight for me. So I was overwhelmed. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, I like this. That's what. If you are given the power of invisibility, what would you do?
Power of what?
Invisibility.
Invisibility.
Yes, because
I will cure insecurity in Nigeria. That's the first thing I will do.
Really?
I will go to Boko Haram camp. I will remove all of them for it. It's not invisibility, you call it. Invincibility. That means I cannot be destroyed.
I like it.
The first thing I will do, I will go to Sambisa Forest.
I asked a question, but I asked someone off camera. He said the invisibility. Okay, where you go? Because I'm not going to talk about my phone. You understand?
To be invincible means you cannot be surmounted. You have all the power. I will deal with insecurity. That's the first thing. Because the backbone of progress, economic breakthrough in any country, right, is when businessmen and women are able to operate in a secured environment. Foreign investors will not come if they are not sure of security status of your country. So the first thing I will do, I will go to Sambisa Forest. If I'm invisible, I will destroy all the people that are causing.
Okay. Any hidden talent?
Yeah, well. Yes. I play football. Then I also love singing too. I love singing. But dancing is not my talent. I'm not a good dancer. I just move my body. I cannot tell I'm a good dancer.
Some people said Obama, Oprah Winfrey,
I have never in my life thought of that.
Somebody said.
I've never in my life thought of that because I'm very comfortable with myself.
So you like to be?
I like to be myself, improve on myself. I can be as popular and as powerful as Obama in the future. So I don't want to be Obama today for just a day, when I can actually get to where Obama was and even do better than him, if God permits. So I want to be myself, improve myself, get to where God wants me to go to. Everybody has got his own destiny cut out for them. So I'll stay on my track and achieve my destiny.
What would that be?
I will change one thing in my life. If I will change one thing in my life, I'll remove poverty from our people.
Okay.
I'll remove poverty from our people because poverty brings suffering. Poverty brings sicknesses. Poverty brings diseases. It brings pain, sorrow, death. So if poverty is removed, people will be happy. There'll be lifespan will increase. There'll be longevity. Children will live in a peaceful home with their parents. Some of the fights we experience in our society because people are hungry. Poverty. Some moment, husband and wife quarreling, it's not because they don't love themselves. Poverty. So if there's anything I want to change, I have all the power. And if I just switch up my hand like this, I'll take poverty off the line. However, Jesus Christ said something. He said, the poor you will always have with you. So it is not possible for anybody to remove poverty, to eradicate poverty. It's not possible. No government can do that.
Just maybe
even you just ameliorate, you give palliatives, you reduce the suffering for the people, but you cannot eradicate poverty. It's not possible.
You know that has a UP doctor. Shall I join you?
Why not? Sure.
So satisfied.
Thank you.
Do you want to sing or you just tired?
I'm just okay, I'm tired. However, I could just say one line just to encourage our youth. This song by, I forgot the man's name. Yeah. Let us sing a song that will encourage our people, not all those songs that talk about flexing and flexing. There's a song by, and it says, "Oh my son, you should be ready to lay good foundation. Earlier the better. In the nearest future, you become one of the leaders. So we pray, amen." I'm sure you know that song. It's a song and the lyrics talks to our youth to encourage them to become leaders of tomorrow. Thank you very much.
Don Jazzy, the ear voice. Come on. Don Jazzy.
Don Jazzy.
My doctor, thank you very, very much.
No problem.
Really, I
Thank you so much.
Appreciate your to talk with Oloye. Thank you very much for
No problem. Thank you so much. It's a pleasure.
Ladies and gentlemen, come to them, talk with Oloye. Currently in Benin City, meet my very good friend and brother, Hon.Dr Richard Edosa. Thank you very much once again.
Thank you, Oloye.
Until next time, bye for now, Oloye.